Keep being consistent because you never know who's watching you. You never know what's going to align in a divine timing until it does, right? And so I wanted to share a story on how my consistency ended up aligning for me years down the road, right? So I remember about 7 years ago when I did my very first workshop, right? In-person workshop under my business. And there were several ladies there, and there was one particular sister there who attended, right? And my workshop was about goal setting at the time, but I also shared my story on how I had previously left one of my jobs at the time, right? Not knowing that this would inspire her to reach out to me later, which is what she did, right? So she stayed on my newsletter. One day I offered a 2-for-1 special for coaching, and she signed up for it. But she signed up not for the goal setting. She was like, how did you leave your job? Because she was in a toxic workplace. So I ended up coaching her through those sessions around preparing to leave her job, making her exit strategy, right? Which is not something that I thought I was, you know, going to do with her. So anyway, that was 7 years ago. She stayed on my newsletter. She came to a couple more workshops in those earlier years. And then I didn't hear from her for a long time. 7 years later, or 6 years later rather, which was 2024. So she reaches out to me and she invites me to come and do a workshop on burnout prevention for the staff that she works for. And get this, the place that she's working at now is where I left. It is the same workplace that I had left at that time. And so I was able to come back to my old workplace and do a burnout prevention workshop with the staff under the organization that I worked with prior to, with different people, right? And since then, she has called me back a total of 3 times to come and bring a workshop, not just for the staff. The second time I came, it was for the community members that they serve. And the third time I came, it was for one of their mentoring programs that they had, right? So I didn't know the impact that I made on her life 7 years ago, that will turn into these opportunities to come and expand the impact that I made, and for her to remember me and to value me in that way. And I just am grateful. So stay consistent, because you just never know when or who or what. Just follow your purpose, follow your calling, and the right people will align with you at the right times. And that's the message. So hope that helps someone. And let me know if you have any questions.